Welcome to the Papa-Doo Podcast.
Papa-Doo! What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Papa-Doo Podcast. I'm going to go ahead and pop a quick do before this gets started because I'm
a Papa-Doo as well, you know, Papa-Doo.
Oh, shit. You got to... Oh, what the fuck?
Now what?
I didn't even flip that.
Now what happened?
I just spilled Mountain Dew all over my
Is this
dick.
because...
shit.
I'm starting to think you're doing this on purpose.
Swamp dick, boy.
Bro, I flipped it once. I didn't even, fucking flip it a lot.
Alright, well, yeah, everybody, I know we've been gone
Ooh, pun intended.
for a long time.
Pun intended.
Yeah.
But now we're back with Luke GAWNE.
Yeah.
Luke is gone.
Gone is here.
What's going
My
on,
dick
man?
is
What's going
very
on?
sticky right now.
That sucks, Crypt.
Speaking of sticky dicks, Luke, we're coming back with the Papa-Doo Podcast.
We're
Speaking
coming
of
back
coming
with
on
sticky
backs,
dicks.
Yeah, man, I'm super obsessed with your Death of Mumble Rap 2 scene where you're hitting someone from behind, you're holding a towel. I think I masturbated to that 7 times.
Really? That's dope. Thank you for sharing that.
Of course, man. I figured you would want to know that.
That's hilarious. Yo, we got so much to talk about.
All right, do you think
on
anyone
this episode, though.
anyone on Earth, I think it's at 1.3 million on Xan's channel. Do you think anyone's masturbated to it yet? With the...
I 100%. Yeah, I mean.
Oh, okay. So at least one.
Yo,
Yeah.
in all honesty, when it comes, if we're talking about normal people, probably not. I think there's just
Listen,
been.
we're on YouTube. We're not dealing with normal people.
Yeah,
Okay?
well, that's
Fantano told me off the record. He did at least twice. So.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Well, I guess
Confirmation:
I stand corrected.
Anthony Fantano masturbates to Luke.
No, it was
GAWNE.
Xan. He said he did it to Xan actually, but anyway.
Oh.
Okay.
What the fuck did Xan do? I mean, I can understand. There's big titties in that video. I feel like maybe they were masturbating to that, and then it's the scene. after
Nah,
that,
he said
they
he has
saw the
a
big titties.
face tattoo fetish. I think that was it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but it sounds like there's nowhere to go with this.
This is already gone somewhere.
This is getting
It's
spicy,
gone to
boys.
it's gone to Susan's inbox from a report filed from somebody
I think it
listening to this.
Wow, this wasn't how I expected this to open.
No,
but
this
it's all
isn't
good.
either.
Should we run
but-
it back?
No, hell no.
We don't run shit back on this. Does it look like I ever run anything? No.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
So yeah, man, there's a lot to talk about. We could talk about the Rise video or the Rise song for that matter, because all three of us were technically part of the discussion.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, well we can skip that. We can talk about the Anthony Fantano interview that GAWNE just had with Anthony Fantano. Do you remember that?
Oh, that one guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
not the black guy.
okay.
The melon.
Oh, the needle dick, right? Needle drop.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get that confused too. I always do a Google search for that, and then I get a bunch of images. You know what I mean? So
Is it normal to have needle dick? I feel like that's Joey's Google search history.
yeah, man. We could also definitely talk about decisions that GAWNE has made in his career up to this point, and how I think he's a genius. But you know,
I'm known to be very rational and make great decisions. So I would love to talk
course.
about all of that. Yeah.
for sure.
Anti-diss tracks, 100%.
Yeah, I've never done a
He's
diss
on my
track,
side
but
of this stuff.
I'm thinking about getting into that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about
Listen, I will
shooting some
support you
shots
100%.
your way, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely
fine
got to
with
talk
that.
about the
Be
phone
ready.
call
Be ready.
before World War III started, and yeah, man, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be dope.
Fuck yeah, let's do this.
You know, one
All
thing.
right.
There's a question I would do want to ask though, if it's cool.
What's
before
up?
we start anything. It's about Death to Mumble Rap 2.
Oh.
Was that song always supposed to be called Death to Mumble Rap 2?
Yes and no. So we definitely debated the title, but it was written to be Death to Mumble Rap 2, yeah. I didn't think Xan was going to be on it, so I thought I was throwing the whole thing out. So I made the record, and I knew a guy in Ohio who'd been wanting to sign me, and I knew he worked with Xan a few times, so I sent the record to him, and I said, wouldn't it be hilarious if you pitched this to Xan, and we called it Death to Mumble Rap 2? And he said, yeah, that'd be hilarious, LOL, or some shit like that. And 2 weeks later, I get a text, Xan loved it. He's recording his verse tonight. So at that
Wow.
point, we just ran with it.
Shoot your fucking shot.
Yeah, and then
That's fucking
fucking
dope, dude.
we hit it off in LA, breaking some quarantine rules, and the rest was history now. According to Xan, the last text he sent me was we just some real good friends now, so we best friends. What's up, Xan?
man.
What's up, Diego?
That's what you say. You're calling him Xan the whole time. If you're real friends.
Yeah, my bad.
That's not what you're supposed to call him.
Diego. Nicholas.
Diego.
Oh, shit.
Real names.
Nicholas.
This is a Papa Do exclusive.
Air horn.
Xan and his girlfriend, Gabby, man, they were super fucking nice to me, so I appreciate that. She's actually big on TikTok, and she's been talking about wanting to help me blow up, so shout out to
That's what's
them.
up, bro.
That's dope.
It's about time you get the respect you
Yo,
deserve,
and by the
bro.
way, Xan's manager's Stat Quo, who was signed to M. So like Xan was telling me like he knew M, Kendrick, all them, and he also manages Stat Quo manages Cole Bennett. So like, man, that's fucking.
Ooh.
They're making
Ooh.
power moves over there. It's crazy.
That's fucking crazy, dude. Anybody Cole Bennett gets his hands on is an instant blow up.
We got to get you a Cole Bennett video, Crypt.
I think I'm good, man. I don't think I'm ever worthy of that.
nah,
appreciate
you
it.
can't.
If you
can't
got
say
like
that
25
because-
grand, you're worthy.
That's it.
I wonder how much it costs. Like real talk.
Definitely more than that. There's no way it's that.
I feel like the best way to
inexpensive.
do it is you need a plug. That's like everything.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, Cole Bennett, from people I've spoke to, is very, very picky about the songs that he chooses. Like, he has to hear a song and just have the vision for it.
I got a buddy here who's done a Cole Bennett video. I'm not gonna name names, but he has a lot of drug money, so that's probably why. No.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess if you got a big enough bag,
Yeah.
then sure.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's usually the label or the team that's investing, like backing the artist.
Yes,
I don't think
sir.
a lot of artists are coming right out of pocket to do it to get that quick blow up. You know what I mean? So.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember watching an interview when he was talking about doing What's Poppin' for Jack Harlow, and that he went through like 30 different songs to try to find the right video to do, and that he landed on that song after several different discussions.
We can't ignore what he just did with M and fucking Tyson and, rest in peace, Juice WRLD and Dre, man. That
Yeah, dude, that's fucking dope. Like,
he can do anything,
many
man. That
subliminals.
dude's crazy. I'm trying to
Of
push
course,
my boy Tommy to be the next Cole, so it's a little cheaper,
Hey, you can do it, man. A little cheaper. Tommy's dope, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tommy.
Shout out to
Yo.
Tommy,
A little
man.
bit.
Love
The
that dude.
growth that Tommy has had, that I've witnessed from the Rise video to what he's shooting now, is like, it's crazy.
Dude.
It's staggering.
Yeah, this kid is the hardest worker I know. I mean,
Yeah.
he is, and I'm excited for his future. And what he does with so little, like on Rise, he had he literally had an $800 camera. I think he got it used, and we had about half a day to fuck around. So I thought it turned out pretty good, all things considered.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't bad. I should have worn something different in the video. but yes.
Swag.
Bro. I even asked you guys, I was like, do I look
No
stupid?
regret,
Should I
bro,
change?
no
And you and
regrets.
Chase were like, nah, dog, you look great. You didn't tell me
Every
that I looked
comment.
like I was about to go to the gym. Dude, I get roasted on that daily.
I did a concert
About what I was
once
wearing in
right
that
out
video.
of high school. I did a concert and I was in like basketball shorts, and like the whole venue made fun of me afterwards. So ever since then, I've been kind of more mindful that you kind of got to dress a little, a little rapper like or some shit. I don't know. Some girl came up to me. She's like, "You're a really good performer, but like, what are you wearing?" And I was like, "Jesus Christ, man, that was
That's
the
good
best."
feedback. Yo,
It's good,
if
though.
a woman gives you that feedback,
Yeah.
you should
It was a
listen.
good learning experience, I guess. Like, I guess you got to look the part. It's bullshit, whatever. I don't know. But back to Rise and Crypt's outfit. I thought you looked good, Crypt. That shit was innovative. You looked aerodynamic.
Yeah, I like.
Aerodynamic.
What a word. I definitely went to Walmart specifically in mind to buy an outfit for the video, and I was like, I'm going to fucking kill it in this jumpsuit thing that I'm wearing.
Yeah.
This jogger sleeveless hoodie shirt. I'm going to look so good.
Well, if you went to Walmart for your outfit, I mean, you did pretty good then, you know?
Oh, bro, that's all I
Budget-wise.
wear is Walmart shit, bro. That's it.
I feel you, baby. That's some Kentucky
yeah.
shit, baby.
Yo, this is like
Yeah, we don't have those nice clothes restaurants around or clothing stores.
We don't
this
have
is
nice
really
clothes
circling
restaurants
back
either.
here. for the Death to Mumble Rap 2 though. It sounded like, because you said nothing about Death to Mumble Rap at all, like especially in the first part of the song, or at least during the hook. So I was like, yo, is this just a song that they had, and then they just happened to just coin it as Death to Mumble Rap 2 because it just kind of worked?
So kind
with
of
what was going on.
Like it was made for Death to Mumble Rap, and then I started to get cold feet. And like I was talking with, the guy from Ohio who got me the Xan feature, and he's like, nah, dude, you got to do Death to Mumble Rap 2. Like, that's epic. So kind of, but the reason we weren't yelling mumble rap, Death to Mumble Rap the whole time is because like that's kind of what we did on the first. And I thought having some more fun with it and kind of like, satirically glorifying the mumble rap lifestyle, like the stereotypical mumble rap lifestyle, and having a lot of fun, me and Xan. And then the last like 8 to 12 bars kind of show it take a turn for the worst, and kind of how a lot of that lifestyle and culture ends up imploding on itself. And like rather than me killing it like externally, like where the fuck's little pump at, I'm kind of hungry, more so just showing it kill itself, which is kind of fucked up. But at the end of the day, like I said on Fantano, man, I don't think any of us have any real beef with the mumble rap shit.
Of course not.
It was just, it was a bad idea on my part. I apologize, Crypt. And two, I wanted to have some fun with it. Me and Xan had a fucking lot of fun, like laughed the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
so.
You seemed like you did. You really
so like
did.
I didn't care what anyone was gonna say. I just kind of wanted a do-over.
Yeah.
I think Screw said a mulligan, and he's right. So yeah, we had fun with it. No apologies.
Bro, it's like a low key catchy song.
Yeah, she posts on
weird.
the gram pictures with no clothes. That shit was.
Yeah, like I literally catch myself just kind of mumbling
I don't do
along to
emoji
that, no
faces, kissy no. Rather do my poker faces. Yeah, like
yeah.
And if you really break down the fucking lyrics, I swear I'm hitting hella double and triple entendres, like paratrooping boobies, air ballooning booty, need some spooning like a Super Bowl. It's like paratrooping, air ballooning, but also pair of drooping with the D. Like there were just a bunch of anyway.
You sound like you're really ready to talk about this.
Sorry, I get excited.
Like you've been
I get excited when we talk about
I had so many doubles and triples and Death to Mumble Rap 2. Nobody caught him.
He pulls out like a whole scroll.
Pulls out a long, like a scroll. It's like it's all engraved. It's like I've been waiting for this shit.
I've been waiting, Genius. Where's Genius at, man?
Listen, I'll get a green screen for you. We'll make you a nice little Genius interview about it, and you go line by line.
Fake Genius.
And break down the lyrical amazingness that is Death to Mumble Rap 2.
Yeah. Like
Fake
when I said boobies, I felt that.
When I said boobies, I actually meant a pair of titties, not what you guys would think that I was talking about.
Real talk, though, we gotta have some fun tonight. Sorry to cut you off.
Nah, it's all good.
We gotta push the boundaries tonight, boys.
All right.
Oh,
so
whatever that means.
Mine.
All right.
Dick pics.
Sizes.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Those boundaries. This the Me Too era, boys. We gotta.
Bro, Joey and I haven't done a video together in a little bit, and we're eager to see dicks again.
Yeah, it's been a while,
cool.
man.
That's cool.
Yeah, Papa Do After Dark.
Papa Do. Pop an Erection podcast.
Pop an Erection.
All right, let's talk about Rise because
I
had to email. So we're doing this call right now for everybody listening. We're doing this like we're talking to each other right now all through a Zoom call. I know people are disappointed that we're not using Discord, but some weird things happen with microphones when we use Discord, which I think I solved, Crypt, so I gotta talk to you about that afterwards.
Okay.
But
I'm hoping my computer's decent. This fan's going like a motherfucker. But anyway.
The fan's going crazy.
Fans are going crazy right now.
The email, I had a email gone, the invite link for this Zoom call, and I went to my email, and the first email that popped up was the email when he emailed me. How many times am I going to say email? The email where he emailed me the inquiry to be on Rise, for me to be on Rise.
Wow.
I cast quite a wide net for Rise.
I was like,
what
the
the
fuck?
fuck?
Like, I don't feel so special anymore.
Exactly.
No.
But that's the question.
We'll get into this.
How many hoes did you ask to be on
I
this
was
song?
a hoe on that. I'm finna admit.
That and I kind of put that two and two together.
Screw was almost in it too. He was really
Exactly.
close. I was like
Yeah,
100
I remember
bucks off
Screw
from
almost
paying
being
him
in it.
enough for him to come.
So yeah,
you wanna
say
hear the
everybody.
story?
Who's everybody that was
Dude,
that you
I
asked?
will
I
not
wanna know
say
who you
anyone.
invited.
All right, so Let me go over the Rise story.
I'm not gonna say anybody, but I did invite Screw, Chase, Crypt, Joey Nato, Vin J, Jordan Lucas, and F.
No, like
Eminem.
real talk. Everybody there except and Joyner.
I think God would have just been like, yo, I just really
All right,
wanted to get y'all here for the Instagram.
Here's the
picture.
Rise. Here's the Rise story. I heard Crypt. Someone like I didn't. Like, no offense, Crypt. I didn't really know who Crypt was. Like, I didn't know who anyone on YouTube was. Like, I didn't even know there was a YouTube rap scene. I was fucking oblivious. And someone told me that a guy named Crypt was going to react to one of my homicide things, but he couldn't. And, like, I started to watch his content, and I'm like, fuck, man. I was, like, hella depressed. I'm like, that'd have been so sick if he reacted to me. So I think I DM'd him about it and then started following him. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, he followed me back. I was like, that's crazy to me. He followed me back. And then... fast forward, I saw him make a post about he's looking to do a feature for like discounted price. So I DM'd him and like we worked out something where we would do a song and he was courteous enough to actually let me like put it on his channel. That was in the agreement because I was like, I don't have much money if I'm going to spend on this. Like I need some push behind it. And like he fucking agreed like the G he was. So then I started thinking maybe to beef the track up because like I was putting all my money and then some into this. So, you know, I hit up a bunch of people, like just fucking going through the YouTube wormhole, and I didn't know who anyone was or anything, and so I just fucking hit up a bunch of people, and then I think Chase stayed with Crypt, and Crypt told him about it, so Chase hit me back, and then Chase was down. And then, Joey, you and Screw were the other two who were pretty serious about it. I think Mac Lethal hit me back, and he was like, am I expected to do this for free? And I'm like, nah, and then he never hit me back. So, anyways, I did hit up a lot of people, but you and Screw were the closest to being on it. Screw was down. He just, I didn't have enough money to pay him for it, and you were down too, but I didn't have enough money to pay you for it. So,
yeah, I think I just wanted money to get out there because at that time I didn't have the means to get out there.
You didn't even want money for a verse. You just wanted a flight, and I was like, so like I spent like 2 or 3 bands on that project. All the car rentals, everything, etc. And I was driving home with Joey. That's my best friend, Seppi, if you guys know him. And, like, he was like, man, that went fucking great. Like, this is awesome. And I'm like, yeah. By the way, I have, like, $3,000 in credit card debt after that. And he was like, what the fuck? Damn. Like, you're not buying gas anymore. Like, fuck that. But anyway, it all came back from it. And that's just, like, why I want to say this is, if there's artists there and something's a little out of your price range, but it gives you a shot to like change the game, I've always pulled the trigger, even if I didn't have money, and it's always came back and been worth it. Because if I don't do Rise, dude, I really think I'm still in 30K sub range in a bunch. Like, Rise propelled me to the YouTube cypher and everything else, and it kind of put me in the actual YouTube crowd, which is like hard to break into, man. You kind of need a door in. So for me, it was the best money I've ever spent, and you know, I'll forever owe Crypt and Chase for, you know, using their platforms to give me some clout and put me on the map. So that's basically it. Why I wanted to say it, man. If you believe in an idea, like everyone told me I was spending way too much, and I was like, nah, dude. Like Crypt's channel's crazy. Crypt can rap, Chase can rap. So I just want to say that if you got an idea, pursue that shit. And even if you got to spend a lot, sometimes like scare money don't make money, if you know what I mean. So
yeah, that was a very interesting time. Because, like, I knew who you were, and I knew you were good, and I don't think I realized how good you were until I met you in person, and, like, we did the video and stuff together. I was like, I cannot believe I charged this guy a feature price.
Bro, you didn't charge me shit relative, bro. You gave me a deal to begin with, so don't even feel bad.
What did I charge? I don't care to talk about money. What did I charge?
I think it was fucking, so it was, like, so I think you, like, asked for, like, $375, and I'm like, can I give you, like, 800 or 1,000? And, like, we do the video and everything, and it goes on your channel and everything. And I gave you 500 or something. And then after you came and met me and stuff, you texted me, like, the night you were driving home. Like, man, I feel terrible. I even charged you. Like, don't even pay me the second half. Like, so for everyone listening, like, I know Crypt seems like the nicest dude on Twitter and everything. In person, he's the same way. Like, you can just, these are how he handles transactions. Most people would collect their money. He fucking flew out to Colorado. You know, he has work every day. Fucking bought people steak at a steakhouse. Like, Crypt's a good dude. He's a fair. He's a
Twitter,
beyond
he's
fair.
He's mean to me.
Yeah.
Team Rice, where you at?
That's a fun time. But yeah, dude, after that, after I saw how good you were, I was like, dude, I will never charge another feature price. Anytime you want me on a song, you let me know and I'm there.
That's what he said.
And
man of his word.
Feeling.
Man of his word, too. He did that to Mumble Rap just because I asked and got his ass roasted.
Yep. Yeah, man.
He jumped straight in the crossfire.
I was like, fuck it. My man wants it. Let's get it. Let's go to war with Mumble Rap. Let's get it done.
And a disclaimer with that, too. He told me at least 24 times it's the worst idea I've ever had, so... And I said, nah, this is it. And Mac didn't really give a fuck, so. And Futuristic didn't give a fuck, so Crypt's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah, I was excited for all. I knew the song was going to be big with all of us together no matter what it was. I was really trying to get away.
Looking back, we could have done something pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was like halfway a wasted feature, but not really. I mean, it got you to where you are now. Like it
for me, it did the most,
even
right? For me, it did a lot, but all
bullets.
y'all were already established as fuck. So like, that's my. I used to say no regrets. I do have a regret, I guess, getting my homies fucking internet blasted. But
bro, it's
for
fine.
me, it helped, man.
That lasted for a little bit.
For me, it helped, and I feel like hopefully the blame's
is,
switching to just me at this point. But
nah, dude, like. It's all good. Seriously, like it bothered me in the time, and like my opinions changed on a lot of people during that time. But like, that shit doesn't matter. Like everything's cool now. That was just a weird time for about 2 to 3 months. And of course, every now and again, people will tweet some stupid shit about that song. But like, I met a ton of people at the Mac Lethal shows that heard of me from that song. It's like, that's my favorite song. And I'm like, really?
I'm not blowing smoke.
Like, yeah, I loved it.
He's not blowing smoke. There are so many people that's their favorite song they ever heard on like everything. And not even me, not even my verse. It's usually Mac, Crypt, or Futuristic, but like people love that fucking song. Like,
yeah, it's wild.
There's an audience for everything.
So some of y'all need some subscribers. No, I'm fucking with you. Don't make the same. You might not bounce back.
That's the Mumble Rap 3 through 9. That's going to be the new YouTube channel. It's just Death to Mumble Rap.
Death to Mumble Rap 10.
Please take it off my hands, Luke. Be the new Prodigy, the Godfather.
Oh, yeah. What's up? Maybe should we not talk about next YouTube cipher ever? Like, will there ever be one?
Oh, God.
Unlimited minutes.
I'm more interested about the, I thought it was time for the other cipher that Crypt has talked to me about.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about some of these beats. Not me. I heard some people were talking shit about Crypt, and I never really understood who was with the fucking cipher. And that shit pissed me the fuck off.
About the cipher?
Yeah, I heard people were really upset over the site. Like, I saw hella people talk about people were getting butthurt or something.
Yeah, I mean, that happens with every cipher, and I've talked to pretty much everybody that like was very vocal about it. Yeah, I mean, it's I'm like halfway understanding, but it does really bother me when that stuff happens. But like I said, I've talked to everybody that said something publicly about it, and I think everything's chill now.
Props to you for like talking, like, yeah, because it's easy to just say fuck you. Like, you've done so much for so many motherfucking people. Like, I would go to war for Crypt. I think he knows that by now.
My man. Yeah, of course.
Even though I'd probably lose.
I feel
but
you.
I don't like I said in my one song, man, I'll swing on anybody even if it means I get popped. And I hope people know I'm dead ass by now. Like, I find it fun to go spar personally, but I don't think other people, they get a little more serious, I guess.
They definitely do.
That's what I learned, Live and learn.
You can't spar anyone.
Nah.
I mean, that's the whole reason the YouTube rap tournament never happened. It's because I quickly learned that people don't know how to spar. They just come out fucking Hail Mary power hooks. Just trying to
I wish the YouTube rap tournament happened. Then me and Six wouldn't have went at it like that.
Yeah,
we went at it because like the tournament wasn't happening.
That's literally why it didn't happen.
But like, no, Six.
It was happening. You just couldn't wait.
Six messaged me, and he was like, "Yo, like since the tournament isn't happening, like, yo, I want this to happen. Like, let's do something." So like, people don't know that. Like, me and him weren't fucking beefing. It was like we wanted to have some fun, and we made both songs like overnight. So it's like, anyway. But Six is the fucking god. Like, I hope nobody else steps to that dude. He's polished, man, at battle rap.
Yeah, man. I like how you really mentioned that people shouldn't be afraid to like really put it all like out there, like to invest in like an idea or something, even if nobody really else understands it, because that's kind of something I've been living by for a long time now. Like these videos that I put out, like the me and you, Gawne, were talking about this before we started the podcast, but me working with Moxis, and we did the Genie video where it was shot in the desert or whatever, and that cost me, I think, over $2,000 all together to do.
That was fucking sick, dude. That looked like Egypt.
Yo,
Damn,
I
man.
was dead set on that vision, yo. And I flew out there. The first time I flew to Arizona to shoot the video, the day of, I got sick as hell in my hotel
God,
room.
fuck. That happened to
damn.
me at the
Sick as hell.
Xan shoot, dude. Food poisoning. Anyway.
Bro,
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I don't
was
know what it
fucking
was.
puking before it. It was fucked.
I don't know what it was. I really don't know what it was. But for like the whole time there, I
that
was sick.
sucks,
And then
dude.
luckily, 2 hours before I got on the plane, we just like, I don't know how. We did a song in like an hour or an hour and a half at this studio in Arizona before I got on the plane because I just was kind of feeling good enough to do that. So that's when we recorded that Timeless song, Crypt.
Oh, shit.
So that was like a last second thing. But then I came home, pissed as hell, and you know what I did? I said, screw it. I'm going to spend this money again and go back out there and try to shoot this video again.
Oh, wait.
so-
You went out
Damn.
twice to shoot it?
Yes.
Oh, like, so you were that
didn't know that.
sick.
yes.
Normally, I power the fuck through, like, throwing up on set and fucking fainting on set, but that's some other shit. That sucks, bro.
Yeah,
I
yo.
didn't
So
know
that was
that.
like, that was crazy. But that just goes to show,
Yeah,
you know, if
no
you have that
regret.
vision and you have that idea, go through with it, yo. And money's a revolving door. I think a lot of people don't realize, like, especially if you have a job and you're doing music, that might be even better because you have a guaranteed paycheck that's gonna come to you, so you're gonna get the money back one way or another.
Yeah.
It's not like the money, you spend money and then that money's gone forever. It's not.
So,
Money's a
yeah.
revolving door.
So this mic I have now is rather expensive, and I remember I was like, because I was working with like a $300 mic a couple years back, and I was talking with this producer I was signed to at the time, and I'm like, man, like I don't have the money. I'll have to make like no interest payments for like 3 or 4 years on it, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, look, man, I've done this my whole life, and what I learned is you'll never regret investing in yourself. So, like, for everybody out there, it's just, if you don't invest in yourself, both, you know, time-wise and financially, it's an uphill battle. You know, you're going to have to take some risks. You're going to have to go all in because fucking music is the hardest thing you'll ever do. And if you're not all in, like, in every way possible, good luck.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree with
unfortunately, this shit's hard, man. It's harder than a regular job. So I ditto
Yeah.
that, Joey. And props to you, man. And Atlas is kind of the same way, man. Shout out to Atlas. That dude will fucking take off work and spend any amount of money to fly anywhere at fucking any moment's notice if it means he has a chance to get some, like, be in a video that's going to do some views. So, like, guys like that I take note of and I want to keep working with because those are people who remind me of myself. They remind me of Crypt. Like, those are guys who are going to go far. You can kind of just tell what they're made of. You know, guys who are willing to just fucking get it no matter what.
I do think one of the biggest things about like investing in yourself is to not expect a quick return on investment. Like, don't think you're going to spend $1,000 on a feature from someone and then the song gets 2 million views, so you get $1,000 in revenue from YouTube.
Exactly.
Nah.
Like,
For years, you're
it's a
going to never
very
make your
long-term
money
investment.
back off it, and you might never.
Yeah, dude.
But there's other gains besides making your money back, right? That's what people need to understand. That's what marketing is. And to put something in perspective, I just hit 100K subs, and I was looking back. And I hit my first 1,000K in July 2016, and I started my channel in 2010. So that's 10 years, like a fucking grind for me to even get to 100K. And I'm not even at the starting gate, I feel like, yet. So people can't expect instant gratification. And a good sign you want it bad enough is, 6 years into it, you're not like you still don't have fans or anything, and you still want it as bad as when you started. That's a good sign. And not it won't take that long for everybody. I'm sure it happened quicker for you guys, or at least Crypt. But
Nope.
no. I think
Nope.
Joey. I think I heard
I mean,
another podcast. I think it took a minute for you too, Joey.
Yeah. It took about 15 years for something to
Holy
happen.
shit!
So it was like,
Yeah, Joey's his come up was really.
You should have
interesting
quit,
to listen
bro.
about. Mine-
No, I'm joking.
yeah,
He
no,
shoulda
I
quit.
think I might actually. What am I doing later? Let me see. Do I have time?
Looks like I'm quitting later.
Yeah, I got time
that's
to
on
quit.
the agenda.
Yeah, I think
I got time to quit.
But yeah, man.
I mean-
yeah, no, I did try. I tried to quit before, but it didn't
Yeah.
work. I don't know, bro.
You love it too much, man. When you love something
guess.
too much, it's like impossible to quit.
Yeah.
It really is.
So, yeah.
Like you find a way to make time
man.
to do the stuff you love.
I mean, Eminem quit like 10 times, bro. Like, it's not when shit gets tough. It'll always call you back if it's meant to be, right?
Yeah, it's like me with Mountain Dew. Like, it's just like, all right, I'm fucking done. And then like 2 hours later, it's like, fuck. All right.
2 hours.
Be honest with me, man. How much Mountain Dew do you really drink? Like, how many weekly? How many cans?
It's really bad right now because I'm trying to den away at the YouTube Cypher chair before they expire.
Jeez.
It's very, very bad right now. But before, it was about 1 to 2 a day.
Ooh.
Now, dude, it's, oh my God. I'd say 5 a day.
No,
now.
bruh. Some things are left best unsaid. No, I'm joking.
Bro, what about those
Damn, I didn't
people
realize...
that drink monsters like that?
That dude, that
like
sends you,
Monster
that
Energy
kills
drinks.
you. Like, there's evidence the monsters fucking fuck you up, man. If you have like
everything
a
in life
lot.
fucks you up, bro. Just be happy. You know, I'm happy drinking 5 Mountain. I'm really not actually. It kind of hurts. But I'm.
Are there any side effects to that shit? Like,
not really. Like people
You have-
always say, it like makes your balls smaller, but you know, they're already small enough, so I can't
Doesn't
really
make
tell the
any
difference.
sense.
peas in a pod, baby.
Yeah, and then like your sperm count is low. It's like I masturbate 3 times a day. I'm good. Like everything's fine.
Wow.
So
I wish I
What
could
a
have
podcast.
Mountain Dew. I can't have caffeine.
No?
that's
Dude, all I
Yeah,
drink
I'm
is
not gonna give
fucking
you any
water.
medical
Yeah,
advice.
That's what
my
I'm
diet
supposed
would
to have now,
put you
too.
guys to sleep.
I know.
Oh, Crypt's seen
I
it.
was-
My diet would put you.
I was appalled. I cannot believe what this man ate. And like, he couldn't enjoy any of the
I can't
amazing
eat
food
any
that life
food that
has to
tastes
offer.
good, basically, because
It's
my
awful,
health
dude.
problems. Yeah.
Damn.
I eat
I got
chicken,
like really
steak.
bad acid reflex.
Oh,
so I
that
can't
sucks
have,
too.
like,
Yeah, that really
a lot
fucking
of-
sucks.
A lot of good stuff.
I've had flare ups. But yeah, I eat chicken, steak, and vegetables, and what else? That's it.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not that bad. Oh, fish.
You
some
can live
fish.
life.
It gets fucking.
I
It
think-
gets pretty bland, my man. I'm not
done
gonna
it.
lie.
Could you eat tacos?
Yeah, I can do corn tortillas most of the time. I can't do gluten. I'm intolerant. I'm not. I'm not just some
gotcha.
vegan PC person, but yeah, I can't do gluten.
Got you.
Dude, we had such a great breakfast, and like we were eating eggs and like ham and cheese and the egg omelets and hash browns and just so many amazing good things. And Luke was like eating a bowl of oatmeal or some stupid shit like that.
Hey, man, don't hate on oatmeal with blueberries.
I think I had a couple almonds. I think I had a couple almonds in a yogurt that whole day. Fuck.
Yeah, that sounds very similar to what you had.
That's crazy. This is making
I
my
was
stomach
super
growl.
sad. Yeah, I was super sad for Luke the whole time I was there. I was like, "This is your life. You live like
It's all
this."
good. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I'll live long. No, I don't even
Yeah,
want to live
that's-
long.
that-
but
that-
I'm gonna
that'll
live
be
way
good.
too long with this fucking diet. Fuck, y'all will be long gone. I'll have no friends.
I don't know, dude. My whole body's just covered with the acid from Mountain Dew. I feel like I'm just gonna be good. I've drank so much of it that it's like
You're gonna be
counter-reversing the negative
superhuman.
effects. Yeah,
That's crazy.
like somebody's gonna shoot me, and it's just like not gonna even dent my skin.
Dude, if you don't get a
Yo!
sponsorship by Mountain Dew, I'm gonna like punch a wall. Cause like you've at least given them 40K in promo. More.
It's been very
Probably
ridiculous.
6 figures in promo. Like they owe
it's-
you. I feel
it's
like they know
crazy.
you're just like a free lunch right now. I feel like you gotta make them earn it, boy.
You gotta
I
think
love
about
Mountain
it,
Dew
man.
so much though, and it's become a part of my own
They
brand.
gotta
Like
sponsor
I've kind of
you,
trapped
bro.
myself into that.
Fuck. You're like
It's
the
tricky,
perfect
though.
sponsor.
Money.
Someone
I
who
just
loves
wanted
the
it-
product, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing is like I don't even want money. I just want an endorsement. I just want them to be like, yes,
That's the
we like
problem.
Crypt.
That's the
Like,
problem.
That would
it.
be legit as fuck if Mountain Dew sponsored
Because right
you.
now, Migos has that spot.
Crypt and
That's-
Migos.
With Mountain
Let's
Dew?
Go.
Yeah.
Crypt and Migos.
Dude,
So that's like,
Crypt,
that's tough.
Crypt fits Mountain Dew much better than Migos.
That's a tough one.
Feel like you got to be
I'm
able to
literally
spaz
like
on a
you
track.
think of Mountain Dew. Yeah, you think of Mountain Dew. I am the face you think
you
of.
think of a Kentucky
very-
boy with a beard who spazzes on
yes,
the
a
track.
rather large white man with a beard that just fucking throws him down like no tomorrow.
Apparently,
I bought 28 cases of Mountain Dew and sat on them for a rap video
and,
that has over 1 million views right now.
and the CEO of Mountain Dew right now is looking at you with puppet strings in his hand, saying, "Yes,
He's like,
dance,
do it
motherfucker."
again! Do it! Make a house next time! fucking.
So yeah,
By the way, I drank like 13 of those cases.
Oh my, bro.
that's sickening.
Yeah.
But
Making me
dude.
worry for you, bro. I'm worried like your mother. I'm worried like Mama Crypt right now.
Yeah. It's bad.
we gotta give a shout out to Mama Crypt.
Shout out to Mama
Shouts to
Crypt.
Mama Crypt.
Should we just talk about Mama
yeah.
Crypt for the rest of this?
Yeah,
The goat.
I mean, she's awesome.
goat.
She's been helping me with my house, helping my brother with his house.
dope.
Yo,
Damn.
Crypt bought a house, bro. Crypt bought a house.
Yeah, I bought a house.
Tell us about
Finance the house. Well,
Give
I
us your
saw
address.
a house. It is 2253. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, I saw a house. I liked it. I saw the inside of the house. Liked it again.
and then you
I
bought it.
Yeah, then I
Yo,
bought it.
I know somebody that did the exact same thing, bro.
That's fucking crazy, bro. It's like
right?
a once in a lifetime
How
thing.
many bedrooms?
No, it was actually really fucking stressful. It was like the most stressful thing trying to buy this
Really?
house.
Why so? Why?
Yeah, because they fucked up the loan a lot, and like it's a bunch of behind the scenes shit. Like it's hard to prove my income because of YouTube, and there's like no stability there, and I can't provide pay stubs. It's all weird. But I have the house. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and I'm adding a bedroom and a bath and an office.
Dude, that's grown man shit, and you're only 25?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yep. And it's on 8 acres of land.
What?
Yeah,
Came
bro.
up. So when you were throwing those pitches, I see like almost like forest area behind you. Is that yours?
Yeah.
Dude.
It is. Well, part of it is.
Dude, you came up, man. I'm happy
yeah.
for you, man. Hard work pays off.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's like in my backyard. I have like 5 or 6 acres.
That's the smartest
behind
thing
the
you could
camera.
buy, dude. Not paying rent or anything, building equity. Like, that's what I hope all my friends who make money off this shit buy first. Like, if you're going to splurge, do a fucking house.
Yeah.
That's like what every, money manager tells these guys instead of chains, Bugattis, and whatnot. But
Yeah.
shout out to
that was
Crypt,
probably
man.
definitely
One
my
more
first
round
one.
of applause for Crypt.
Yeah, Crypt. Yeah. Tired of hearing about this damn house.
Bro.
Yo, you mind spotted me on my
I
house?
just want to. This is great. Joey and I usually get on here and we just make fun of each other the whole time. I've been praised a lot.
Yeah.
Crypt
This
sucks.
podcast.
All right.
Just like me and
I'm not used to
Fantano,
this.
bro. Positive energy only. Yo,
Yeah.
but real
Yo.
talk. Wait, oh, my bad to cut you off.
Nah, go ahead. Go
So
ahead.
you were
This is-
telling me the best way to grow a YouTube channel is you guys have huge channels, and I wanted some advice, and maybe this advice will help out the listeners. But do you have any tips for what I should do going forward? Because my current plan is to just drop consistent content. That's my only plan, just consistent good songs and videos. And I know, Joe, you said reacting is the best way to grow a channel.
I said it's the
Or the fastest way, not the best.
Yeah, it's probably the fastest / easiest / probably. Nah, I don't know about best way because it depends what your end goal is.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have a lot of people that just want to see your reactions and don't even give your music a chance.
Is that really how it
always
works?
feels
Like,
good
is that
when they're like-
noticeable?
Is what
Yeah,
noticeable?
Is it noticeable like a huge amount of like the subscribers like are just there for reactions and stuff, or
Yeah.
okay, but that's not bad.
For
Like
me,
that's
it
still
is.
guap.
Yeah, for Joey, it's
But
I've always felt bad for Joey because like it's that way for me. Sort of.
I feel like
It's-
Crypt's fans are
right
crazy
now,
diehard, man.
yeah, for real.
Right now, it's really half and half. Like it used to be pretty bad where they only wanted reactions and my music wouldn't get shit. But like my last song that I did really well, did better than my recent reactions did. And so like I feel like I'm starting to level it all out. But like I've always felt really bad for Joey because some of his songs that he drops, dude, are fucking insane. And I'll see they only get like 11,000 views. Or
Oh,
some
that's
shit
because
like
the
that.
reaction effect or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, well, the reaction
Because he
effect is,
does a
like,
lot of
people
views on
who-
shit, but okay.
Yeah, but with reactions, it's people that have never seen you before that, you get recommended a lot because it's a hot topic. When you're making your own solo songs, like, it's hard to make something clickable. Like, I
No,
don't
it's
know how
so,
to
dude, like, how do you
explain it.
make people who don't know you come and check out your shit, first of all, and then become a fan? And
Remixes.
it's the hardest thing ever to make original content and get, like, going from 0 to 100K subs, like, you beat all odds. I feel like that's the hardest part of your career. How do you go from 0 to something? And in regard to what you said about Joey still, I just feel like growing your channel, whatever you do to grow it, you should have no regrets, because, like, getting a big channel, I think, is the fucking win. And, like Chase gets mad that he did the Amigo shit, and it's like, but it started your channel. It blew up your, like, I don't think you guys or anyone should have any regrets. Like, I would react in a second if it got me to a mill. Like, this is, as I told Fantano, this is half music, but it's a lot business, right? You don't want to, like, work a job you don't want to do. So whatever it takes, you know, as long as you're not hurting anybody or, like, being blatant clout chase, which I've fucked up in the past, but anyway, so
Ain't
I
nothing
think
wrong with clout chasing, man. I'm over it.
I think you guys should hold your heads high and fucking keep pushing, man. Like, I'm fucking a little jealous over here that I'm not reacting. I feel like I might be missing out on some subs.
I don't know,
I mean,
man.
it helps, but like I don't know if that's what you want to do.
No, exactly, and
really
it's
don't,
not. So that's why I don't. I actually think there's maybe occasionally there'll be a track I'd like to actually give my input on, but like overall every day, nah, you know. So
that's probably the best way to do it then. Because if you're not in the mood to do it that
but
much,
I feel like
or
if I'm
you
not
can't see
going to do it
yourself doing
much,
a
I
lot.
just shouldn't and just keep it like one brand. I don't know.
Or
I mean, that's pretty much what I do, though. Like, I only react to stuff that I really feel like people want me to react to or that I want to react to. Like, I turn down a ton of stuff that people want me to react to. I just, you know, I like a lot of different music, so I react to a lot of different things that I think will do well. But I definitely don't react to everything, and sometimes I'll go 5 or 6 days without even making a video because there's just nothing I want to do.
I feel that. I don't know how
Target
Shaq still.
audience.
That's why Shaq is the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Because man, the way he's maintained this energy over the years, he's still just as fresh to watch for me as day one. That guy is like, it's not a coincidence why he's as big as he is, man. That guy is like, he's fucking made for that shit. And he might end up being bigger than all of us, like it's looking like, which is awesome.
there's
He already is.
But like I'm saying, like I'm talking like
He's
bigger,
like bigger than all of us
everybody.
combined.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
well, there's a lot of
And
he's kind of
Eminem
like
responded, what?
no, I was just gonna say he's kind of a smaller Zeus channel right now.
Yeah.
Like Zeus kind of does like the same kind of style where it's like, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Zeus really edits the videos. It's just one long take, which is something I've tried to do, is do like my reaction videos with just one long take. But I just don't feel good about putting out the content like that for me. It just doesn't work well for my personality.
Play to your
like
strengths.
I just seem better when I'm edited and like cutting out my uhs and ums and stuff like that. And I don't know. If I can't watch it myself without cringing, then I'm not putting it out. So
Yeah, I think everyone should do it their own way. Like Shaq, I don't watch Shaq to get every fucking bar. I watch him because he's the most entertaining. Like I'd watch you or Crypt probably to go as in-depth as you can because you guys are actually, you know, in the studio, you know, on the battlefront. You might know ins and outs a little more than him in some ways. But from an entertaining standpoint, he's the fucking GOAT, in my opinion. He was born for that shit.
Another person on the go to the platform when it comes to music reviews is Anthony Fantano.
Oh,
Anthony Fantano.
Tony, shout out to Tony, man.
Internet's busiest music nerd.
The needle dick.
Connecticut native.
The needle dick.
Anthony Fantano.
About time something good came out of Connecticut.
Is he from Connecticut? I thought you said Canada. I'm like,
Nah, Connecticut. That's where I'm from.
oh really?
Yeah.
You guys should like meet up,
that
have
was the
coffee or
joke.
something. Oh, that's the joke. Ha ha ha.
That was the joke.
I'm gonna make sure my camera's still recording.
So, yeah, man, run us through it. How did the whole interview thing come about? Like, let's go from your first interaction with him to the interview that you guys had on his Twitch, I believe it was.
Man, so like I said, I didn't know anything about the YouTube scene. Like, I didn't even know it existed, like, whatever. So I didn't know who Anthony Fantano was. Like, I lived under a rock for my whole life. So we dropped that to Mumble Rap in, like, a weekend or so. Crypt texts me, bro. And I'm like, what? He's like, potentially the most respected YouTube music critic just shit on us or some shit like that. And I'm like, who?
I love the way you put it like that.
I'm like, who? Anthony Fantano? And like, I watched the shit and like, I got a kick out of it. You know, that
video is amazing.
Dude, we went viral on Twitter, by the way. I bet you remember that, Crip. But like, I was just loving it all. I'm like, hell yeah, we're turning heads. Like, what's up? But
yeah, I muted the tweet, so
dude, that tweet had like 1 million views. No joke.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh
At
my
least
God,
800,
dude,
900K. But
It's good that I muted it, dude, because I would have fucking probably not made it.
Yeah.
Like that shit was just unreal.
So Anthony responded or whatever, and I thought that was cool as fuck. I'm like, yo, this guy, like, I guess Eminem referenced him and Calm Down or some shit in, like, his Genius page or whatever. So I was fucking geeked, but I felt bad for Crypt. I kind of, I don't take the shit personal if someone hates my music or makes fun of it. Like, I think that's cool. Like, I'm just glad someone's tuning in. So anyway, I might have tweeted at him or whatever, but I think it blew over. And then me and Screw had a little sparring
Squabble.
session. And then Fantano, that's when Fantano and Screw tuned in on Lyrical Miracle, why it's like just as bad or worse than Mumble Rap or whatever. And Fantano was really clowning me. He was like tweeting at me a lot and even coming into like my comments with fans and stuff and like roasting my fans. So I was kind of tongue-in-cheek tweeting him back. And so, he's like, if Luke wants to kiss me on IG Live, he can next week. And I like didn't know what that meant, but I assumed that meant go live with him. So I was like, why not, Why not have a conversation with him? Like, I was pretty nervous because I'm like, man, I'm about to look terrible in front of his fucking cult following, but we should do it. And then we were going to do it, but I'm like, yo, Death to Mumble Rap's dropping, so maybe we should wait till... or Death to Mumble Rap 2 is dropping, so maybe we should wait until after that. So that dropped, and then we were DMing, and he's like, yo, I just signed a good deal with Twitch, so I can't do IG Live right now, but I'll interview you on Twitch in June. So then June came, and he was going to do KSI, but, all the social unrest was happening, so they passed. So I got the blessing of being Fantano's first Twitch interview guy, and that's really what led up to that. And then the night before, we tested out the FaceTime and everything, and that's when we kind of chopped it up a bit and texted a bit and talked a bit. So that's when I knew he was going to be a pretty nice guy. All our DMs and talking ahead of time, and it was just mutual respect. He's a really good dude, and like I said in the interview, he's really good at playing up his internet presence and, turning heads and getting people offended and getting people to agree with him. Like, he's really good at what he does. And he also says how he feels, though. He's not fake about it. So I got a lot of respect for him, no matter how many cringe videos he makes for me. For him to be a good journalist and let Screw talk and then let me respond, I thought that was really cool, even though he's a bigger fan of Screw than me. So, I thought that was really dope of him. So mad respect, and I think people should realize he's not just a hater or a bully.
Yeah, I would say he was. I don't know, man. When I saw those tweets that he was sending your way, I was really surprised. I was like, yo, he must be legit fascinated by you. Like,
why is anyone sending that? I had like 80K subs at a time. I thought the same thing because I'm very self-aware. Like, I still feel like I'm not shit. And, like, I even told him that the night before. I'm like, man, I appreciate you giving me this opportunity, like, with my stature and everything not being big. And he's like, nah, dude, like, you have a really avid fan base and blah, blah, blah. So I was shocked, too, Joey. Like, what was up with that? I think it's just...
I think he was just fascinated, man. That's the only thing I could come up with.
He's fascinated with the Eminem clone, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, you are really fucking hot, so... Yeah. Yeah,
I think I came off on... So... 90% of the internet only knows me from one video where I'm fucking look like an angry ass charged up Mountain Dew Papa Dew white boy who hates Lil Pump.
Who the fuck's Lil Pump?
So I guess that fascinated a lot of people. Yeah, like, what's this guy really like,
Yeah. Yeah, that was a hard thing too because like I knew who you were and I knew how great of a guy you were and like the different type of music that you made, and it was just like, this is what people knew you for, and I knew that's not who you really were.
Yeah, it'll take time to heal. It'll take time to heal, but I'm not worried about it. I think if I keep fucking around, there could be damage, but I think in this day and age, dude, the Newsweek moves so unfortunately, you can almost do anything and recover. Like, there's no diss track that'll end anyone. There's like almost nothing that'll look at MGK. Half the people said he was done, and now MGK's fucking popping. Like, there's just if you go back to your bread and butter and make good music and do the right things, you can always keep building no matter what shit you step in my opinion, unless you say some like really fucked up racist shit or some shit. So
yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah, don't do that. Be a good person.
I didn't know, all right? How was I supposed to know the N-word was prohibited, all right? What was I supposed to do about it? What was I supposed to do?
Not say it.
Yeah, I screened the song through 10 different people before I put it out, and they all told me, like, yo, you really shouldn't put out this song. I was like, nah, man, I'm putting it out.
Why?
And then, McDonald's was like, all right, do you guys have the song for the commercial? I was like, yep, here it is. And they were like, all right, this is live, right? You know that way you can't pre-screen the song, so we're trusting you. You signed the contract. I was like, yeah, it's all good. It's clean.
It's a dope
it's all good to go.
Yeah.
Got one last phone
No
call
swear
before from my mother just begging me not to put it out. And I was like, all right, McDonald's, pull the trigger. They put out the commercial, and now, yeah, man. And now I'm sitting here in Malibu in my mansion from the, getting a record deal after somebody discovered the song after they heard the McDonald's commercial. So, hey, man.
That was kind of hard to follow.
Where did this conversation go? Like, that was, yeah.
Congrats on Malibu. I just heard some shit in Malibu.
I was like, what happened? Like, what?
Wait, how did you end up there? Yeah, so basically, none of that's true. None of that's real at all.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Got me.
But the fake story that I came up with spontaneously on the spot and just made stuff up as I went along was McDonald's came to me to make a song for their commercial. They had to broadcast it live for some weird reason. That makes no sense. So they didn't get to hear the song first, and they just trusted me under contract, whatever the hell that means, too.
Sounds legit.
And then they aired the song.
Legit.
It had racial slurs in it.
Oh, shit.
And then the song went out.
Legit.
And then millions of people saw it because it's a freaking McDonald's commercial. And then I got discovered, and then I got signed, and then I was put, I bought a house in Malibu after I got signed. So
you got signed for saying racial slurs.
Yeah.
From McDonald's.
There you have it, folks.
McDonald's execs didn't listen to your shit.
Joey literally just laid the footprint to get famous.
Yo.
What are you doing?
Yo, what is your guys' takes on diss tracks, yo? Like honestly,
Oh
how
God.
is it not beneficial? How many more times do we have to see it benefit an artist, yo?
Is it beneficial, dude? I don't know.
Quadeca with the
It's
KSI
just-
thing.
Oh, so
Boom,
anyone who
explosion.
dissed KSI blew up. But that's different. That's like the two guys I dissed were who's better battle rappers than them on YouTube. Like, I don't know if there is.
Between who?
Screw and 6.
Oh, I was like, you're saying KSI is a dope battle rapper? Like, what?
I'm saying like it's like there's different levels to the diss shit. Like if you go to KSI and he responds, like you got a ticket in. But like, is it smart to battle rap 6 and Screw? I don't know. Did I win? I don't know. I don't think I did.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'll say the Screw diss track, the first one he made on you was, to me, that was fire. That was one of the better diss tracks I've heard.
That was fire, but 5
On
months
YouTube.
I would hope, But anyway.
Yeah, yo, I didn't realize that too. Maybe I was a little biased when I heard it. Like,
But that doesn't matter.
mindset.
Like at the same time, it really doesn't matter. Like
what you
the
put out is
listeners
what you put
only
out.
care about how you come with, and that's something I'll admit. It doesn't matter if you took a year or 10 minutes. Like what you put out, the better one.
That's
they're
gonna
gonna
represent you.
Yeah, they don't care about how long you had to write or whatever. So that's something I learned.
Exactly.
And like that's why M took 2 or 3 weeks after fucking MGK's this. Like there's a lot of things I learned. There's not really repercussions at this level I'm at, but if I ever like blow up, there's a lot of lessons. I'm glad I had these little diss battles just because I've taken away a lot that I could, if I ever get into it for real, like you got to go for the kill. You got to take it's better to not put anything out than rush something. There's just a lot of different little things you need to learn. I'm a type of dude who always has to learn the hard way, kind of emotional idiot. So,
Yeah, we've noticed.
Yeah.
We've noticed that that's kind of the pattern.
The amount of times I've called Luke and told him like the exact words, "Hey, don't do
it's
this."
not personal to you, bro. The amount of times everyone
And
I know.
it's just like immediately. It's like I was like,
I feel like telling me to do it
Can you
would work
not
better.
drop this diss track?
Telling me to do it would
Can you
make
not
me think
drop this
twice.
diss track,
Yeah.
bro?
So how exactly did that? I've heard Crypt's story of it so many times, but what's your side of the story about the phone call you and Crypt had, Luke, before World War III song came out?
We had a few phone calls.
Yeah.
World War III basically was dropping with 6, and I just said I'm gonna do some dumb shit on it, and I didn't really tell him much, and he's like, okay, and then it dropped, and then Screw said some shit about my girl, so I got like hyped on Twitter. And then that's when Crypt called and, like, I think said you need to think about what you're doing. And then I did some dumb shit again. And then he called again and said, like, this is, like, why you listen to me, because I'm always right. And then Screw dropped again. So I dropped again in, like, 2 hours after that. So, yeah, that's how it went. But for me, like I said, a lot of people are on their edge of their seats in this shit. Like, it means so much to them. To me, it's just like, you know, I'm going to write some bars really quick and put it out and whatever, man. Like, blowing off steam. Like, for better or worse, my biggest detriment is I just don't give a shit. Like, I just don't. You know, I kind of just, I'm emotional. I do what I want. And the internet shit just really doesn't get to me. Like, a lot of people were, like, telling Joey, my best friend, like, "Lo, don't let Luke look at the comments." Like, I had 30,000 Dante fans in my fucking post and shit. And that shit just...
dude, that was so
It's funny, dude. It
Like
doesn't
that.
get to me, man. And I don't know if that's good or bad, but, like, online just doesn't... I don't feel anything with that shit, man. I just don't.
Bro,
that shit's funny to me. I'm like, dude, this is crazy, man. Because I went fucking 9 years, no one knew my name, and, like, now these people, they hate me, but shit, they're tuning in. What's up? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's the wrong attitude to have, and it's gotten me in trouble, but it just doesn't... It's not that deep for me, the online shit, man. I don't care if a lot of people don't like me online, man. Like, in person, I've never had people come up and do shit or say shit, because they'd probably get along with me in person, you know?
Yeah, of course. That's the majority of
I don't have
stuff.
an issue with anybody in person, nah.
Yeah. And, like, every time I've called you, it's like, hey, don't do this. Like, I pretty much knew you were going to do it anyway, but I just wanted to...
You just wanted to be able to have the receipt to say you were right.
Yeah, I just wanted to be like, you know what, I'm going to watch Luke crash and burn, but I want the gratification of knowing I told him it was going to happen.
I think with Screw, man, Screw is a dick on the internet, and it's not the longer I took it personal, and he's a dick to everybody. So it's like, I made it personal, and if he's going to tweet at me, I do have the right to respond on a record if I don't want to tweet, but that doesn't mean I have to. I feel like I have the right to. He shit on me enough, but at the same time, like, he'll shit on anybody. Like, he's merciless online, so that's something I learned in hindsight. I don't have any fucking ill will toward him. I think him and Mumfu are dicks online, but, like, I don't got a real issue with him. I feel like it's just starting to get fun, man. I want to pick your brains. Like, once again, did you have any advice for me growing my channel going forward? Like, I always like to ask everybody, even if you don't. I'm always eager to learn.
Remixes, 100%.
I'm going to write that down.
Remixes and do them quick.
Okay.
So, like, you can have bars prepared to go over, like, a BPM. And, you know, when new hot songs come out, be one of the first people to be on a remix and throw your shit out there. Like, my Godzilla remix has like 1.6 million views, and the hook on that is god awful. Thanks to somebody's mixing.
What? Because of my mixing?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, how?
You made me sound so... No, I made me sound bad.
Thank you.
But you didn't help.
If you put glitter on a piece of shit...
Sometimes it's hard to get a hook right, man.
God!
Rap vocals are easy, hooks are tricky, man.
Bro, the hook was fine. I just did some falsetto shit for some odd reason. I just felt the need to do it. Sounded like somebody's pulling down on my balls when I'm trying to sing this hook.
I can't. Oh,
dude, I remember when you sent me that fucking snippet.
Yeah, the falsetto,
of just that soloed out. I was like, oh my god.
You ever sing in falsetto, Luke?
Like that.
I'm really bad with music terminology. What is that, like when you start making vocal
really,
noise?
really high pitch?
Yeah.
Like the highest octave.
Yeah, all the time. But I do not have that like right up front ever. It's laid under.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mine was right the fuck up front.
And
like, it was
falsetto
in your face.
for me, it's hit or miss. Like you have to be very critical on it. Like, are you really getting it right or nah? You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, it really makes shit sound way better if you get it right. But for me, it's like 50-50.
Well, yeah, Joey hates the way I sing anyways.
I like the way you sing, boy.
Well, thank you. Joey hates me in general, so...
I told Joey,
Chris
man,
got a good
like,
voice, man.
I feel like I know Joey so well, man. I feel like he's a longtime friend, even though, like, today's the first time we've ever talked. Just, that's how, like, this YouTube shit is, man. You get to know people's, like, it's really kind of cool, you know? And I feel like I've neglected doing any type of shit showing people who I really am, and that's kind of a mistake. I feel like you get more hardcore fans kind of opening up. And I feel like, Crypt, you're the #1 best at it. Like, you're just yourself on everything, which is cool. And I really think that's why people love the authenticity. So
Yeah, and it makes it a lot easier.
Even
too.
Chase, like he's always live, like doesn't give a fuck, like talking about
Yeah.
my dick itches or some shit, you know?
Exactly. And like you don't have to hide who you are when you do that. Like you're just yourself 24/7. So you're never caught up in a lie. You're never caught up in just like, oh shit, like what am I supposed to do in this situation? You just handle everything the way you would normally handle everything. Makes life a lot easier.
Yeah. Where do you guys foresee this whole YouTube community / scene going in the next couple years? First of all, I guess my first question, when do you think it's kind of started? Like the scene as a whole?
I think it's changed. The scene used to be way different.
Like when do you think this current like phase kind of started?
I came in late.
Like Crypt, are you like, I don't know it that well still, like Crypt and Joey, and I know Chase says he was like the first YouTube rapper. Like, were you guys like one of the first too?
No, I definitely wasn't one of the first YouTube rappers by any means. Like I said, the scene's changed a lot because YouTube rappers, and why YouTube rappers has such a bad name is because it was
Logan Paul and shit.
Tanner Fox's, Logan Paul's, Jake Paul's, like people that did not know how to make music, trying to make music.
Mm-hmm.
And like that was how it got big. Like that's how when people hear YouTube rapper, that's what they think.
Okay.
And that's why it has such a negative connotation. But it is 100% changed since then.
Yeah, like when did
and
this like community were in? Like
change-
Mac Lethal, Quideka, you, Joey, Chase, Dax.
I mean, I know Quadeka was already doing some shit whenever I started to do my shit. I wasn't aware. I knew who Dax was, kinda. I saw some freestyles that he did, but there wasn't like a community.
Oh, okay. It was just
like
a bunch of different little artists here and there.
Yeah.
See, now it's crazy.
At
It's
least-
like a whole fucking like the community like builds itself, like it's much stronger than one person, which is so cool. Like it's like almost like a label free fucking platform right now, and I really believe that it's gonna like propel a lot of people to places.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for it. Maybe I'm wrong.
But it's kind of really catering to a specific audience
100%, 100%.
And the demographic definitely needs to expand. I think a lot of the YouTube artists to become just better artists and just make a more sustainable career out of what they're doing need to branch out more, like run those Facebook ads, run those Instagram ads, like you know what I mean, like all these different things to expand to target demographic, make more music for women, you know what I mean, so women can get involved in listening to what we're doing.
It's a sausage
stuff
fest
like
out
that.
here,
like,
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so that term always makes me laugh and smile and sweat. But yeah, that's just
so many sausages around my face. Just make me
oh man, I gotta take a
bothered.
break. Hold on. But yeah, that's those are the biggest things, yo. Like I've been asked that question multiple times within the last few weeks, and those are the main things that come to mind. Like really,
I agree, but I think it's kind of in the genesis still. Like I feel like guys like Crypt and you will literally be viewed as the forefathers, not like the Logan Pauls or whatever, but of this like community type shit. And I really think this shit's going to grow. Like, I feel like everybody's only getting bigger, right? And I feel like it's pretty early on, and YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world. So I just have a lot of optimism for this shit, man. I really think. Because I've done the LA label production company route. That's actually how I started. And shit wasn't sweet, man. Like, you end up getting little-ass percentages of shit, and it's hit or miss, and everything is upcharged, and the marketing, it's really more miss than hit and all that. And then this YouTube shit's fucking, I see a lot of guys doing really well for themselves. I'd say that's the biggest knock on it, is it's a pretty interesting demographic of fans. But like guys like Dax and Tom McDonald, dude, they're making a lot of fucking money though. Like they don't need to expand. Not saying they won't, but I'm just saying, like, I already see it as a good platform, and I'm eager to see how it evolves over time.
Yeah.
If you want to be an independent artist, I would definitely say YouTube.
I'd say you
want
to pivot. I'd say like if you really want to, be a household name, you're gonna have to pivot. But it's a great place to build your initial fan base at least.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that. And the fans are amazing. They're very supportive up here. And the community is very interactive with each other, like the artists working with each other and stuff. I think Crypt is a big credit for that, for doing like the YouTube ciphers especially, kind of started that whole thing. But that caught me completely off guard when I saw all these artists interacting with each other.
Like what Crypt said how it used to be. It might still be like that if he didn't like I know I tweeted this once, like, he's legit the center of this shit. Like, I really think Crypt has brought, like, dozens of artists together, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
like, I probably wouldn't be talking with you right now, or half the people I know. I wouldn't know Chase. I wouldn't even be in the scene, right? So it's like, he didn't just do that for me. He did that for hella people. So,
yeah.
Crypt, how does that feel, man? Isn't that
appreciate
crazy to you? Isn't that crazy? You
I mean,
kind of
it's
started this,
wild.
like, current phase.
Like, you know how I am, dude. Like, it's hard for me to take credit for shit like that. But, like, I mean, I'm not the first person to do anything like that. I know Shofu was doing, like, the Pokemon ciphers. There was, like, that little niche. So, like, people have done stuff like that before. But, like, I knew there was other people out there that were super talented that were making dope music. Like Chase, and I heard Vin J and just all these other people. And I wanted something fun because everything was so fucking negative.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to see what it would be like to get 10 guys on a song, and I think that's what I told Joey. I'm going to make a song with 10 guys. I need you to make a beat for it.
If you guys had to pick, you know, a couple rappers who transcend this platform, none of us, obviously, like, because there's bias, but, like, who do you think on this platform, like, one day, 5-10 years from now, do you think any will break?
I think Quadeca has, like, a huge potential to where he's at right now.
Yeah.
And he can definitely kind of weave his way in there. I think if Samad Savage had better production behind him and like a team to help push him, he would 100% be up there.
I agree. He's fucking filthy.
Lex Bratcher is another one I think has a lot of star power ability.
Lex is crazy.
So those are my three that I usually go with: is Quadeca, Lex, and Samad.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I mean Moxis, but like I don't even consider him on YouTube anymore. Like I think
Moxis would be on my list. Yeah.
I feel weird calling Luke GAWNE part of this YouTube community just because he doesn't make YouTube videos, really.
Yeah.
So it's like when like people.
Yeah, I'm bigger
like,
on Spotify than YouTube for sure.
That's what I want.
Really?
Same, dude.
That's all
same.
I want right now.
I feel like you want
grow
what
the
you can't
Spotify.
have. I want to be Crypt's channel, man. Like, what the fuck? Almost a milli?
I just want you to know, like, if you're money-wise, dude, Spotify pays 4 times more than YouTube does for the same amount of views.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I figured something like that, but
So, like, if money's a big part of it, like, if you're trying to support yourself, you need to be bigger on Spotify.
I wonder
YouTube.
what labels have to value Spotify more, right? But fuck labels.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
I mean, YouTube's a new thing for labels.
Man.
Facts. So wait, what was that? Damn, I was about to say something and I thought it was a good question. Oh, are you a music channel?
Me?
Luke? Yeah.
Right? Like, what else am I?
On YouTube? Are you like
I don't think he knows how to look that up, but I'm pretty sure he is.
Do you have the music sign next to your
I don't think
name?
I'd have to check. I actually don't think I do.
Because I'm curious about like the benefits of doing that. Crypt, have you ever looked into doing that?
I 100% am against that. Luke is not,
Am I
You're
fucking
against
up?
it.
which is good. Yeah, because, like, when you're a music channel, it doesn't show your most recent song. Like, you have to dig to try to
Yeah,
find
is that
somebody's
why I
most
can't
recent
find
thing.
some
So, like,
people's shit? Like, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
so, like,
weird.
Dizzy 8 is a really good example. Like, go to Dizzy 8's page right now, and you cannot find his most recent video, like, just barely looking. You have to dig for it.
Why is that?
And it does that with, I don't know, that's what it does with music pages, which is why I didn't transition over to a music page.
But I'm wondering if like they're like less harsh on like watch time and stuff like that when it comes to pushing your video because they understand
Yeah.
you are a music page.
Interesting.
You know, I wonder about stuff like that. That's another thing to give you advice. Go on. If you're gonna make videos on YouTube, try to make them over 10 minutes long
Okay.
because YouTube likes to push videos
It's
that
a lot
have more
of bars,
watch time.
man. That's a lot of bars.
But yeah, and thumbnails.
I'm gonna write that down.
Thumbnails are important.
Yeah,
you usually
Chase's
make good
thumbnail, I
choices.
got-
You usually make good choices when it comes to thumbnails for your videos.
Chase's blackout thumbnail, man. That did it for him, he said. Just the
Yeah.
the ginger with the fucking gun to his head.
Yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, see, that's like a captivating thumbnail right there. But you're pretty good at thumbnails, so.
Thanks, man. I found putting a face in it is like better, and you want to get like the action bars out of there.
Yeah.
You don't want some scenic ass shot like in the thumbnail. Like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, that's what I learned.
Yeah, you should be me and Quadeca actually talked about this when I shot the video with him. He was like, yo, go to World Star's page and look at every thumbnail and look at like the consistency
That's smart.
of like how they are. And he said like they're usually like somewhat close up, like a mid to close up shot with the background blurred a little bit. He's like, those are the ones that perform the best. I mean, that might change.
Yo, what's
That
Quad
was
like,
months
man?
ago.
I hope I really get to chop it up with him one day.
That is probably the douchiest, worst human being I've ever met in my
Fuck
life.
Quadeca, bro. What a fucking
And it's
piece
just
of
getting
shit.
worse.
Oh, shit.
Like with
Yeah, like he's getting such a big head
Oh,
right now,
shit.
dude.
Nah,
Quadeca is awesome, dude. I love Quadeca.
yeah,
man.
that's just he's just a chill dude. You know, like he said in his KSI song, or KSI diss, he's awkward. That's true, but that's Quadeca, right?
He's
there,
awkward in
man.
person.
He's-
That's hilarious.
yeah.
People
but
like
that's
that more nowadays, bruh. They don't like that. Like,
Exactly.
a dude who's fucking not awkward, that's lame as fuck.
Exactly. He's not trying to be cool.
Yeah.
He's not trying to be he's just, I don't know, man. That was a cool day, hanging out with him
Yeah.
and just talking with him, and yeah, man.
Yeah, I always
Genuine
love
dude.
telling people. The first time I met him, we said goodbye like 6 different times and did the thing where you like you grab each other's hands and like pull each other in and like tap your back. It's like, yo, I'll see you later, bro. We did that like 6 times on stage, just talking to each
Just
other.
knowing you're not gonna see each other for
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll never see each other again.
We're not for a long
It's
time.
like, he's like, all right, I'm gonna get these in, so he thinks I'll like him, and then every time he asks me to do a song, I'm just gonna pretend I don't know who the fuck it is.
It's but yeah, man. Most people I've met in this are like have blown me away how genuine they are, yo. Like Vin J,
Yeah,
that blew my
Vin
mind.
J's a
I thought
G,
Vin
yeah.
J was gonna be a douchebag,
Really?
but he's man, he's
I've been feeling like a sick individual. I forget how it went.
I don't
he
know, man.
snapped
He's
on the
just cool
song we
as
did.
hell. I love that guy.
he's my favorite person that I've ever met online.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no, fuck both of you guys. Vin J's way better than both
we
of you.
out here, me
Like,
and
way
Gawne gonna
cooler.
start our own little.
Yeah,
friend
well,
buddy
Joey's
thing.
my favorite. You fucking.
Yeah.
All right, please take over the podcast. My balls are sweating so bad.
Wait, what? Oh, you want to
What?
wrap this up?
No, I thought you were saying you were going to take over the podcast. I was like, thank
Oh,
God. My balls are sweating.
Mm.
Just
Nah,
Who's your
man.
next
So
guest? Mac Lethal, dude. You gotta get Mac. Yo, I just stumbled upon
probably-
Mac's battle rapping, like in person. Dude, this guy's on some fucking
Dude.
8 Mile shit. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
dude.
I did not.
Matt, that's
My respect
he's
went from
unreal,
like
dude.
a 10 to a 20. Like, what the fuck, dude?
love
I saw
Matt,
him
dude.
turn
He's
some
such a nice
fucking
guy.
head misshapen shit, rhyme scheme against somebody. Dude, it was like, bruh.
He could rap his ass off. He definitely.
Have you
could.
seen his
Yeah.
battles, Joey?
Long time.
I
ago.
saw some. Dude, this guy is fucking. He might have some. Yeah, this guy's brain. He's up there, man. His rap IQ is up
Big
there.
brain.
Big brain.
Yeah, dude, he knows so much about like
His
rap
brain
history
fried
and
his
shit,
hair
too.
off, you know?
Exactly. So much heat coming off. And like he's really good at freestyling too.
That's hard to do.
No, like,
the
he
only
does a
way you
lot
get
of
good at that is
freestyling, yeah.
practice. Practicing is the
Yeah.
only way to get good at freestyling.
Maybe for you. I'm
What?
fucking with you.
What do you mean?
That's the only way to get good. Like, absolutely.
For freestyling, right? That's because you gotta literally be driving around, playing beats in your car, or just be in your room and like play beats for like 4 hours straight and just rap and not stop.
Yeah.
Just keep rapping and try to think of words that you don't usually say, and then your brain is gonna force you to try to come up with a rhyme for that word on the spot.
Exactly.
And it's it's crazy.
It's an art, man. That is an art form.
It is.
Joey, rhyme onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia. I told this girl, yo, what's up? It's nice to see you.
I gave her
I don't give it-
gonorrhea. Sorry.
Yeah. Of course, that's the first thing you go to.
My bad.
The boobies and nipples, the sniffling coke and sniffling nose.
Through my
Hey,
nose
jeez.
like jacuzzi foam. I thought you should know that I'm the. Yeah, that shit was.
I was
I love that
referring to the
flow.
Psycho verse.
I was from the Psycho verse.
Oh,
Boobies
fuck.
and nipples, but
He's like
never
Psycho.
will
What's
because
that?
women are hoes.
I forget every word. I don't remember a word from that verse because I just like didn't write a word down and just did it in like real quick. That's
When
how.
are we shooting a video for Psycho?
Whenever you PayPal me
hopefully
that
never.
$3,000,
$3,000? Jesus
the stock
Christ.
is up. The stock is up, boys.
The
Lil
stock
Xan
is
is my
up.
best
That
friend.
the Mumble Rap took your stock. Lil Xan is my best friend.
Fantano and Xan, baby.
That'd be a dope little video.
That's a Mumble Rap 3.
Fantano.
Fantano, Crypt, Xan,
Santana.
Joey.
For this long drawn out answer here, The next
What are we
guest
even
is
talking
probably gonna
about?
be Todd, I would think.
Yeah, I tried to call him when you
shit.
backed out on me the other night.
Yeah, I gotta chop it up with that man, bro. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's cool too. He's
Yeah, another guy that I met in person was a very interesting man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've met so many people, dude. Every person I've ever met is fucking dope.
Except for
Like, even the
you.
people that are dicks online, yeah, except for me, I'm a fucking dickhead. But like even the people that are dicks online, like Screw and Mumfu are like assholes online. I'll even say that, and like every time they text me, I think they're just fucking dickheads. But they're some of the coolest people I've ever hung out with. Like it's just a fun time.
Yeah, me and Screw got along well, I'd say.
Yeah, we all got along.
yeah.
We all got along that day.
Yeah.
He
So, I
said
mean, I
next
don't got
time he
any
sees me,
issues.
there will be problems. So we'll see. We'll see if we get
Oh,
along.
I thought you guys squashed it.
No, I don't think we squashed it. I think I don't think there's beef on my end, but we'll see.
Mm.
I don't know, man. Probably by the time that happens, it'll probably all die down. By then,
By the
if it
time
hasn't
that happens,
already.
the world will end, man. 2020 is
Nah, chill.
we're not getting out. We're not getting out of this year, boys.
This is the year we needed. We needed to get slapped in the face and get our ass kicked to be like, all right.
I don't know about
let's-
all that,
let's
but
get it
that's
together.
that's a
like-
silver lining.
It's pretty excessive. This is like
We needed
way
to get
excessive. It's
slapped
like,
in the
okay,
face.
I got it after January. What the shit? Leave me alone.
All I know is if we don't have some sports, man, I'm gonna lose my fucking
Yo,
mind.
baseball just they said they're coming.
Isn't
back
it a
60
bad
games
thing
a
though? Isn't like
season.
aren't the players unhappy or some shit?
Yeah, fuck the players.
Okay,
60
like they
games, bro.
have to play for sure.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go. Bet. Fuck the
NBA is
play.
coming back
Yeah.
too, isn't it?
Yeah, there's like 22 games in Orlando or some shit like that.
Yeah. and then they're
NASCAR's
gonna do a
back. I've
playoffs.
never watched it, but
Yeah, I don't really care about NASCAR, but
as long as there's
good for them.
NFL, man.
NFL's
they're
still on
making
track.
another left
They
turn.
didn't change anything yet, so I don't know. I guess we'll see. But
We'll see.
I don't know.
all right, Crit, you could take this one home.
I don't even remember what we talked about this whole video.
Don't worry about it.
We're gonna have to run it
But
back.
that's the end of this video, guys. Shout out to Lucas GAWNE for lending us some of his very precious time. I will send you the $3,000 later for the interview. Please tell Lil Xan that I love him. And
Oh, man.
You told me
I
$4,000.
actually want the
Oh shit.
What the shit?
Oh
What
shit.
Hell?
fucking lying
Hey,
ass.
Crip-
hard
Crip gets that
rap.
Why you
discount.
charging Crip less?
Cause he's from Kentucky, man. It's hard out there. dude.
It's because I'm more famous, Joey. Jesus.
I went by
Anyway,
sub count. What are you guys at? I forget, man. I haven't checked in.
370,000, I think.
Strong
Shouts to all my
flex.
subs.
Are you really?
Strong
Yeah.
flex, boy.
I actually didn't know you were that high, Joey.
Does it get easier after 100K or is it the same difficulty?
There's certain
Ebb and flow.
I don't know.
Ebb
It
and flow.
depends. It's not easy, bro.
Fuck.
It's literally a long road ahead. It's gonna take you
I'm
forever.
gonna have to quit.
Bet.
Yeah.
I'm a very
I'll be there
weak-willed
for you,
person.
There you go. Perfect
Yeah,
way
I
to
don't
end it right
believe
there.
100K was
But,
the
I'm
end
at-
goal.
I'm at 936,000.
Jesus, what are we doing for the mill? Please tell me we can all come to Kentucky for the mill and fucking rage.
Yeah, I'm down.
We need it.
My
That's
house
like
should be done in about 5 weeks, and I want to get a bunch of people.
you'll
out
probably hit a mill in about 5 years, so that's enough time for your house to get.
there. Yeah. If I grow as quick as you do,
Fuck your bitch ass.
I dare you to get to a mill without
That was great.
without reaction videos.
I'll do it.
I could do that.
I'll do it.
Do
I'll
it.
just be like
I dare you.
46.
All right. I'll get to 1 million without uploading another video ever.
Yeah, you
well,
would.
yeah, well,
for
that's
sure.
harder
It
than
happened.
you think.
It could
Just
happen.
no, he would.
It could, but
Nah.
If
it
I
wouldn't
deleted
happen.
videos, I would get to a mill.
I feel like something stupid's gonna happen. Like I'm gonna accidentally show my dick in a video, and people are gonna get scared and leave.
or you'll go viral.
Or you go viral. World's smallest? How many
Yeah.
clicks would that get?
I don't know. We can figure it out. But that's the end of this video, guys. And until next time, go ahead and pop a do. Pop a do.